sure. But that's no problem, because I will translate later. My name is Carlos Joey Moises. Estamos aquí entrevistando al señor James Obar.
Y yo soy Carlita Torres.
Exacto, exacto. Y mira, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I love the spandex, I love the capes, I love the tights, Batman.
Are you gay?
You know, a lot of people say that, but no. So, sorry to all the gay people, straight as they come. I love those shorts on the outside, I love them. I was never into the whole indie thing, but the moment I touched, bro, I looked at it, and it was haunting. The art was beautiful, being able to do God, you can do this. Tell this type of story, you know, without using tights and spandex. You can tell a very human story, and it just stayed with me. And I bought. It was impossible to get the comic books, you know, one by one, but they did three paperbacks. Bought all three. Loved it completely. I'm just like, thank you for making broadening my view of comic books. You can just say one type of story or another, and thanks to you, I started giving things like Grimjack by John Ostrander and Elementals by Bill Willingham, giving those a chance, and I found that there was just a whole world.
Right.
So thank you very much for that. Now, when you were doing this story, was it hard for you to come up with just all the imagery, because it's a very dark story, but yet there's some light. So how was the whole creative process with the crowd?
Actually, the imagery was fairly easy. You know, because I'm from Detroit, and every place in the book is a real place in Detroit. So I would go down to the street corner and draw that building. And pretty much everyone in the book was somebody I knew. So, I mean, you know, not always did I do caricatures of them, but I had someone in mind for that specific character. Yeah, the flashback scenes, romantic scenes, were difficult to do, just because, you know, just because of the loss.
Right.
I mean, you know, my fiance was killed, so.
I tried not to touch that because I didn't want to be.
But so it was difficult to go back and do that type of thing, and I didn't want to feel like I was exploiting that relationship either.
Right.
You know, because you know some things are meant just for you.
Right.
And you know, I didn't want to cheapen our relationship by turning it into some kind of entertainment. So it was a tightrope for some of them.
But I think what you did wasn't cheapening anything. Instead, it was sharing yourself with the world. And the best artists, that's what they do. You know, they grab what they have inside and they share it with the world. And I think that was very brave of you. I didn't know. We all thank you. Now, I was downstairs when you were doing your panel, and you said something that made me laugh incredibly. Because I'm guessing you get this question asked a billion times, but the way you answered it was perfect. Somebody asked you about who your favorite superhero was, what comic books you read, and you said, why should I read Spider-Man when I can read Bold Belair? And I thought that was very interesting, because sometimes we as comic book fans get stuck on one note, and we forget that there's a whole world of literary
and that's the basic premise of comic books, is that it's the same note every month, because the character really can't change at the end of the story. You know, it has to be the same character from issue to issue, and so there's never any kind of resolution to anything. And it's almost like heroin. It's just it's like the same fix every single time. I'm not interested in that. You know, I want the characters to change throughout the story, and I want there to be some kind of resolution at the end.
I see. Okay.
You know, more like a film than like a TV show.
I see.
Pues,
She's an artist as well, but not only great creative, but now a great artist as well.
muy bien. Pues todos hablan de su creación, de los cómics, de cómic, de la película, de todo, pero usted mismo, ¿cómo ve su propia creación? ¿Y cómo ve a aquellas personas que se fanatizan, que les encanta su creación? Bueno, los fanáticos de esto.
Right, so she's asking, everybody knows what you did. I mean, The Crow has become this world famous just like this man over there, are so fanatical about this occasion. If you get to look at your whole body.
Well, I'm not going to be one of those, you know, not that I'm a celebrity, but I don't want to be one of those people that bitches about being successful.
Okay.
I mean, you know, that, if you want to pan over to that guy.
¿Puedes mostrarnos acá el cuervo?
Yeah, I mean, you know, my fans are the ones that allow me to do what I love for a living, you know, so I have nothing but gratitude for it. You know, people ask me, well, how do you feel what Hollywood's done to your book? And Raymond Chandler had a great quote. You know, Hollywood hasn't done shit to my books. They're right on the shelf where they've always been.
That's great, yeah. That's a great way to look at it.
So, you know, it's like no matter how much they want to exploit it and merchandise it, the book's kind of stands alone. You know, and there's a reason it's been in print for 25 years. You know, how it keeps finding a new audience.
It's been that long. 25 years ago.
25 years.
Let me tell you something. I was in San Diego. I was looking at, you know how they, like around the end, they have everything for $5, like all the trade paperbacks? I saw one, special edition, Pro. They said something like director's cut or something like that. It looked beautiful. Look, I already have my own, but I'm going to take this because it looks amazing, right? And then I was there with a friend who's an artist. He looked at me with these puppy dog eyes. He goes, "Are you going to take that? Are you really going to take that?" I said, "You know, if you ask me nicely, I'll give it to you." And he asked me nicely, I'll give it to you. Because I said, you know, the best thing that I can say about any comic book is there's so much the passion you get out of it is how you share it.
Right.
And I knew that him as an artist would get 10 billion times the joy of seeing this special edition of the Pro. So I was done figuring out who it was.
And that book, I think it came out like a year ago. That's the definitive edition. It's got. I had, you know, over the period of time when I was initially doing it, I had to take out roughly 30 pages of things.
No way.
Just for page count and some of the, I think there were like 6 pages that had to be taken out for violence reasons, which, you know, actually I thought they were rather tame. I suggested more violence than what I actually showed, and people thought they saw a lot more than what was really there, which I think means I did my job well, you know. But all that stuff is finally put back in, so it's finally the way I wanted it, and you know, I'm really happy with it.
Let me tell you something. One of the scenes that I thought was the most violent, and yet it was amazingly subdued. The Crow cut some guy's feet off, and he's bleeding to death. And instead of posing and yelling, he just sits next to the guy and watches him die. And I go, my God, those kind of images stay more with you than just blatant, ridiculous violence. And I go, that was a beautiful moment, like many others in the book. But now let me ask you something. You did that 25 years ago. You've done other stuff.
Yeah, I've done over 3,000 pages of comics. So, but that's my child, you know. So it's not, I'm not resentful over it. It's, I still get great royalty checks from it. People always ask me, do you feel like you're pigeonholed? And I'm like, no, that's my child. I own it. I created that all by myself. Like these Marvel artists, it's just like, aren't you sick of drawing Spider-Man? And they're like, yeah, I'm sick to death of it, Well, that's because they don't own it. They didn't create it. They're essentially just work for hire. They're ditch diggers, with some skill.
Well, that's great. Do you have
A lo mejor puede ser, te irrita que te pregunten tanto, te hagan tanta comparación entre la película y el cómic.
Does it irritate you or just aggravate you that every time you go to a panel, it's the first reference, it's not so much the book, about the movie, and they ask you stuff about the movie. In fact, we were downstairs, and most of the questions, like 90% of them, were about the movie. When you gave the rights to do the story, but you were not the director, the producer, or any of the actors, does it annoy you that you keep getting asked questions?
No, not at all, because I was involved in the first movie from beginning to end. I picked all the actors, I picked the director, I did like a half a dozen script rewrites on it, and I was on the set almost the whole time. I have no resentment over that.
Well,
and plus the movie brought people to the book afterwards.
Okay.
No, not at all. Plus, I'm blessed that I got to be friends with Brandon.
Well, that's one of the things I was going to say about the movie is I read the book first, and then I saw the movie. And then I just have to say they were really great companion pieces. They work very well together, because one complements the other perfectly. And you can say that about very few comic book properties that go to movies. Well, my last question, because everybody's wants more autographs from you and more drawings, it's this. You mentioned film. You mentioned books have finite structure. What books would you say are your favorite? What movies are your favorite? What movies you like me, Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
Who can not love Citizen Kane? Whenever I feel just down and out and I just need something to know that life is worth living, I look at Citizen Kane and go, oh my God, that is a masterpiece. Do you have a movie like that or a book?
Yeah, well, I watch Citizen Kane and Touch of Evil every year just to look at the camera angles and the camera work and try and figure out how they decided to do it that specific way. But I love all the films from the 40s. Robert Mitchum is my hero.
Oh, great.
The last of the real men. So.
Yes. In fact, I remember in Cape Fear, the original and the remake.
Yeah.
He's in the remake. He's 1,000 years old, and the man looks just so potent, so fierce, just amazing.
He was a real badass in real life. He could kill Jason Statham with a stare, I think.
Oh yes, I do believe so. Now let me ask you. Now you of course have a webpage that you can go to visit. Is just jamesovard.com.
It's .net, I think.
.net. Okay.
Yeah, but fans run it for me.
Oh, okay.
So,
but they can see your art, your new stuff, your
they do like regular updates on it.
Okay.
I send them boxes of Post-it notes.
Well, thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoy your time in Mexico.
Have time for another one? Or 5 questions?
You see what I'm saying? Okay. Señores, sigan aquí con las entrevistas de La Mole. No se vayan ni una parte. Thank you so very much. Sorry to be such a bother.